One of the key words that we think about when we think about Baroque music is articulation. And many people, when I ask them what's the first word that pops into their head when I say articulation, they say short, play short, crisp. And certainly a lot of recordings that we hear now of Baroque groups playing Baroque music are quite sort of crisp and maybe even, you might say, choppy. Now, I would say articulate. Again, it's another word. It's nice to look at the definition of it. If I'm articulate, it means I'm able to articulate my thoughts in an articulate way so that you understand them. In other words, I've been able to group together my ideas. And I think with composers like Bach and Handel, we can look at their music as groups of notes. And if we can find a way of shaping these groups of notes, then we can hang them together to make a longer phrase. So, for instance, when I was talking about dynamic expression in my voice, and my name is David, I can say a whole sentence based on words like, I like bananas. Now, banana's a great word because it's what's called an amphibrac. Like an amphitheatre, it has a brac, an arm on both sides. Banana. So it goes weak, strong, weak. So, David likes bananas. Now, in that sentence, I've put together two ideas. David, that's my trochee, my strong weak. Banana, that's my amphibrac. And then I've added some other words to connect it. I just made them up. I don't really like bananas, actually. So let's say David doesn't like bananas. Now I'm stressing it by giving you this. David doesn't like bananas. Now, this is the kind of conversation that here in RCS, in the drama department, they're having this kind of conversation every day. To be or not to be, that is the question. You know, that single word, that, has kind of punctured the flow of iams. Ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum. These weak, strong syllables. Da-dum, 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 donk. I think it's called a spondy, or maybe it's a trochee, I don't know. Ba-dum, 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 donk is the question. Even if I didn't speak English, I would, because the delivery, I'd be able to see that. Now, I'm mentioning this idea about connecting words because of what we think about when we say articulation as performers. If I can think of a little group of notes, I'm just going to play my cello a bit. So those little notes there come from the D minor prelude of Bach's second cello suite. Now, to me, they say one note, which is G. But I only play the G in passing. So I'm saying it is a G, or it's kind of like a G group of notes. But now I'm going to connect that little group, having articulated it as an idea. I'm now going to connect them. Remember, an articulated lorry is one that hinges between the tractor and the trailer, right? But the point is they're connected. The point isn't that they're disconnected. When I look at my elbow, arthritis is inflammation of the joint, right? So the articulation comes from this word joint, connection. So here's my little unit of notes. And now I'm going to connect it. I'm connecting it with this E major group, E7 group. And now it's going to be an A minor group. And actually, this is really cool. It turns out it's not an A minor group, or if it was an A minor group, it's now turned from A minor to F major, because he's done. He's just nudged that 5 up there, up to a 6. So this is connected a little bit with a video where I'll play Twinkle Twinkle, and I'm thinking and feeling the chord positions with my fingertips. So that, if you like, I've got ears in my fingertips. That's what Bach should have written there. But he doesn't, he writes that. So I'm just simply I'm turning that simple triad into a first inversion of the minor. And that we call that a 5/6. It's the kind of thing that Corelli and Vivaldi do all the time.